Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, April 4th. It should still be a warm day here in the Mid-Atlantic region with temperatures reaching the 70s in the DC region, well up in the 60s across Philadelphia and New York. Cloudy skies this morning should give way to sunshine this afternoon from Philadelphia north and east. Washington, D.C. region could hang into the cloudy region for much of the day, and there is even a chance of a shower or thunderstorm, most likely south of the district later on this afternoon. Colder air moves in overnight tonight on north winds. The big story over the next several days will be a large, strong Canadian high pressure system that will control our weather. It will be a chilly air mass. The nights will be quite chilly, in fact even down to near freezing over the Thursday night and Friday night time frame. By the weekend, the afternoons will be modifying somewhat and temperatures should reach or surpass the 60-degree mark, but the nights will still remain chilly over the weekend, and there will be also a decent north wind throughout the next several days thanks to this very strong high pressure system combined with a storm system that'll be rotating around the East Coast from the southeast part of the East Coast all the way up to the New England coast by the end of the weekend. The combination of that low off the coast and the strong high will keep us breezy right through the upcoming weekend. So again, sunny and dry but chilly nights right through the upcoming weekend, and there are signs of even colder weather coming by about Tuesday of next week. Well, before we take a look at the current weather situation, I just want to show the North Atlantic Oscillation. This is something we look at throughout the winter to give us kind of a heads up as to whether or not cold air can move into the northeastern part of the country and whether it can last for a while, whether there will be sustained cold air. And if you're a snow lover or if you like cold weather, you like to see the NAO negative. And this black line here represents the neutral line. Right now the NAO is right here, just slightly negative. And the red lines here actually are a forecast. And over the next few days, the forecast is for the NAO to get way down here, down about the -1 level, right here. Notice this is actually the lowest the NAO will be if this forecast comes true for the last several months. You go all the way back to December, and the NAO has not been this low, and it's one of the reasons why we had quite a mild winter. So what does all this mean? Well, it means there's still some more cold air to go through before we really truly get warm and stay warm. In fact, a couple of weeks ago we reached 80 degrees in part of the Mid-Atlantic region, and I said it looks like that'll be it for some time. Well, it continues to look that way. It'll probably be weeks before we get to that point again. This NAO dropping to the negative level indicates the possibility for some colder weather next week, and in fact that is in the cards right now. Well, let's get back to the current situation. This is the current surface map, and again, the big player will be this strong high pressure system that is currently located over south central Canada. It slowly moves to the south and east and dominates our weather picture over the next few days. However, it's not the only player. The storm that helped to produce all that tornadic activity in the Dallas, Texas region right around here yesterday is moving slowly to the east today. There will be a severe weather threat in the lower Mississippi Valley from Tennessee on down south to the Gulf Coast and down to Louisiana, for example. This particular storm will slowly move to the east over the next couple of days, will affect the Masters tournament probably late tomorrow into Friday with some rain, and then it'll move well off the coast but kind of rotate back around, and by Sunday night or Monday could actually move towards the Maine coast and perhaps even providing some snow up in Maine by the time Sunday night or Monday rolls around. Now the combination of this strong high and this low that will rotate around the coast towards Maine by Sunday night or Monday will keep us in kind of a stiff breeze all weekend long out of the north, the northwest, and that'll be quite noticeable, especially on nights when the nights will be chilly. Now the afternoons will be rather pleasant, decent enough for this time of the year with temperatures in the 60s over the weekend, but again the nights will remain chilly right through the upcoming weekend. Here's the latest IR composite satellite loop, and there is a little frontal system moving through the Mid-Atlantic region right now. Again, clouds will hang on in the Philadelphia, New York City region for another couple of hours. The afternoon should be mostly sunny for the most Most of the day, however, the clouds should hang around the D.C. region. There can't even be a shower or thunderstorm approaching D.C. later on today, especially on the south side of the district. Here is that storm system now moving into the lower part of the Mississippi Valley. It caused lots of tornadoes around Dallas yesterday, and today the threat area will be in the southern part of the Mississippi Valley. This will then move off to the east, affect the Masters tournament tomorrow into Friday, move well off the coast, but then kind of loop back around towards the Maine coast by Sunday night or Monday. Here's the current radar loop. A couple of showers out here in the eastern part of Ohio. Again, they're basically moving from the northwest to southeast, and some of these may survive and give a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm from the district on south later on today. Philadelphia, New York should certainly remain dry with increasing amounts of sunshine this afternoon. And today will be a warm day throughout the mid-Atlantic region. Colder air moves in tonight, and that chilly air mass will hang around right through the upcoming weekend. Well, let's look at last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. This is the forecast map for tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. Here's that strong high pressure system by this time, 1028 millibar high in south central Canada. Just a broad flow of northerly winds moving cool air into the northeast and mid-Atlantic region. All the precipitation is confined now to the southeastern part of the country. This is that from that storm system that is causing the severe weather today in the lower Mississippi Valley. It weakens somewhat as it moves to the east, but it can provide a little bit of rain for the Masters tournament later tomorrow into early Friday. And then again, this storm will kind of rotate around in this fashion and head up towards Maine by Sunday night or Monday. Here's the forecast map for Friday morning, and here's that storm system that moves all the way from Texas to off the southeast coast over a 48-hour period, and then it'll on its way up to Nova Scotia and Maine by Sunday night or Monday. But big player for us here in the Mid-Atlantic region will be this strong high-pressure system that will just control our weather right through the upcoming weekend with sunny, dry days, but chilly nights. For the SIWeather.com, I'm the SI meteorologist.